G'day everybody, this is John, and today I'm hooking up my bushwhacker to my rig over here. I've got my kayak. After all, that's what it's about, right? We've got teardrop camping, we've got kayaking, and we've got just good times and fishing and whatnot. Anyway, today's discussion, after I wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving, hope everybody had a good time. And I know I'm my own personal flotation device right now. Absolutely. Anyway, well, today's discussion is on checklists. I know this sounds funny, and I'm actually going to refer to my checklist. Those of you who do any of the three things that we talk about on this show, I call it the show. Anyway, we talk about camping, we're talking about kayaking, we're talking about fishing. There are people hunting out there. But checklists. You know why they use checklists? They use it in the FAA, flying planes. They use it in hospitals. And you should use it anytime you're going on the water and anytime you're going out. And I know we all say, well, I got this. This is the same thing. This is so routine. And then what happens? You know, dogs run across your feet. Kids are calling for you. Thunder, rain, whatever it is, starts coming down from the sky, tornadoes or whatever. And you whip up everything together and you take off. And down the road, you're like, shoot. And you end up spending another $25 on your charger. You forgot your phone. The kids are screaming. The dogs are howling. We've got no treats. The cats are crying. Meow. Checklists. So this is just a simple checklist, kind of going over it. And now there's kind of two lists that I use. There's also, you know, every time you go on one of your... if you're on a watercraft and stuff like that, you know, you always want to make sure you have your gear. And there's the household checklist, which is, you know, make sure I've got my socks and all my toiletries and everything else that I'm going to need for the amount of days that I'm going out. You know, adapters, food, emergency radio, and anything related to your activities, you know, your paddle, you know, your life preserver, your life vest, your fishing rods, the right gear. You end up with your fly gear and you're out fishing for bass, you know, or whatever. You're going tarpon fishing and you know, you brought your light tackle and you're expecting to catch trout or tarpon on trout gear. Maybe it can be done. This one time in Pennsylvania, I was fishing with light tackle, trying to get some trout out of the, come on, Mahoning Creek in Danville. The creek, that's what they call it. Anyway, I'm trying to get a trout out, and I got a muskellunge. And you know how far I got the muskellunge out? Have you ever seen a muskellunge? That would be like fishing for, I don't know, a mackerel and catching a tuna. This huge thing bites onto my hook, and I freaked out naturally, and I tried to bring my reel up. And anyway, it was awesome. It bent my hook, but we're talking about checklists. But had I been fishing for muskellunge, I'd had larger gear, and maybe I would have caught that bad boy. Or girl, whatever. Whoever was biting that day. Anyway, so this talking about checklists. Your other checklist that you need is the one for your camper. You know, your keys. That's huge, right? How about when you're taking off from wherever you're at? I don't know how many times, because I didn't have a checklist, but I look and the vent on the roof is open, or someone went in and you know, messed with the windows are open, or your door's not locked, or the hatches are open and stuff like that. And you can lose a lot of gear, and it's a safety issue. The same thing when you're going through checklists, when you start to hook up your trailer, you want to make sure that, you know, everything's hooked up. You got your electricity in. You want to make sure that you've got your chains. And the other big one is that your jack is up. I don't know if any of you have ever done this, but you're driving forward and all of a sudden you hear, oh, bloody hell. What was that, Paul? You forgot to do the jack. And that can mess up your rig and can mess up your car and can mess up a lot of things. But anyway, checklists. That's today's six minutes talk is on checklist. Right? We all want to be, we're all on here to have fun, right? But I mean, we all want to be on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube, and we all want to be there for the right reasons. We don't want to be one of those, the 10 biggest epic fails, when you're hooking up your boat to the ramp and you find out that your boat's in the water and your car's rolling in behind it. All these things are important. So it's simple to do. Next time you're thinking about going out camping, especially for all you new campers, a lot of this stuff, I don't proclaim to be an expert. I know some of you will look at me and say, wow, he knows a lot. It's not going to happen. But anyway, but some of you will, at least for the first day. And you'll say, he's just repeated himself 52 times because now you know me. Anyway, but a lot of you will, if you're just starting out in camping, the checklist is a good tool. Like I said, especially if it's busy and you're getting ready to go out. I can't believe this weather. I'm in a t-shirt and I'm in a sweatshirt, and I got the kayak loaded up for my people over at One Outdoor New England in Franklin. Tomorrow I'm going to be around Mascoma Lake. Think in Enfield is where I'm going to be around. And then I'll be camping out in the rig. But tomorrow, so hopefully we'll have a little bit of kayaking footage and a little bit of camping in the rig. I got a few things that came in from one of the manufacturers I'm hoping to be working with at the start of the year. We'll go over some gear this week. I know I said I was going to install a heater, but I don't know that that's going to happen this week. But anyway, it should be more exciting than it has been. I hope you all had a good turkey day. This is supposed to be 365 seconds, 365 days a year, and I'm finding out that that's kind of hard. But I'm doing it. I'm going to try it. We're going to make it work. I'd like to welcome everybody that's new in the group. And please feel free to post pictures of yourself and your camper and your fishing and your kayaking and the fun you're having wherever you are. And if you have recommendations for places to go, lures, things to do on the kayak, anything, please feel free. All right? It's our channel. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Peace. Remember to subscribe or join or invite friends. I can't remember where all this stuff is. It'll get better. And if it doesn't, well, it'll get better. Thanks. Have a great day.